Bro, that new intro is so much fucking better than sitting here awkwardly for 30 seconds listening to my own thoughts.
Oh, dude, so much cooler than our last one.
I know, right? And we got it for free. That's
yeah.
the best.
Good thing Billy knows how to do things with the computer.
Yeah, you can brag about yourself all you want to. I'm going to out that it took you 40 minutes to change the song. So now it's because at first, ladies and gentlemen, it was this really intense.
Should we show it to him?
1980 James Cameron style intro that made it sound like the show was much more dramatic than it really is. And now
you don't want to show them, Hugh.
And now we sound like an Outback commercial. So
yes,
Outback, give me free stuff.
Yes, Outback. So everyone, welcome to the Liberty Risk Podcast. I'm Billy,
and I'm Hugh, and I have a phenomenal pre-show story. So for the first time since I got here, however many weeks ago that was now, I've lost track, I finally have somebody staying in the room next to me. So I thought, as a general courtesy, I'll go over and I'll let them know, hey, listen, I'm going to do a show here in a little bit, and it gets a little loud. And I do some swearing because I know they have kids. So I go over there, and I knock on the door, and the youngest kid opens his door. He's like, hello? I'm like, hey, are your parents here? He's like, yeah. And in my head, I was like, you little bastard.
Like, you little fucker, you got me.
Can I talk to one of them?
You can't get mad though, because
all I asked him is, are your parents here? He said yes. He didn't technically lie. So then I'm like, well, can I talk to you? He's like, okay. And he opens the door a little more, and then his older brother is standing there. I'm like, and I'm like, I saw them riding their bike. I'm like, I know that's not your dad. So it's like, hey, is your mom or dad here? He's like, yeah, my mom's right here. And I was like, he's like, yeah, she's coming. I'm like, oh, okay. So then I'm like, so the kids are standing there looking at me, and the mom comes over, and I was like, hey, I just want to let you know I'm going to do a show here in about an hour. And I look at the kids, and they're both like stone cold terrified, to like ghost white, rigid. And I'm like, you guys aren't in trouble, by the way. And they're like, oh, thank God. And I'm like, so me and the mom are laughing. So like, the kids look like I'm here to narc them out. Right? Thanks, Tanika. Stop that. Billy did a good job. The kids look like I'm here to narc them out. And then part of me was like, why did you guys look so guilty?
What did you do that
what
is wrong with you?
What did you do that you think I saw? So the mom was like, all right, cool. I was like, I'm just going to let you know because I'm going to do some swearing. And she goes, I bet they could give you a run for their money. And part of me wanted to be like, all right, top 10. Let's hear it.
Top 10. And go.
Yeah. Come on. I got to entertain people for an hour. Let's do this.
That would be so awesome.
That was pretty good.
How cool would it be if like the youngest was like, yeah, motherfuckers. Like,
yeah, right? Your mother sucks cocks in hell. Whoa.
Holy shit. That'd be... I would lose it. I would absolutely lose it.
I'm also pretty mad because I like these. This is an Alaskan amber ale.
Okay.
Which I'm sure many of us have had before on the West Coast. I can't pop it open on the lip of the table here. And I don't have a lighter, not that it would matter. I don't know how to pry them open on my thumb. So I was getting ready to pour it, or I was trying to break it open, and Meg was like, do that dumb thing they do on TikTok, but I fucking hate TikTok. We're gonna talk about TikTok. And I thought for funsies,
so awesome.
I was like, good. And then it started to bubble because I thought it was like a ruse. Because like Vine was 6 seconds. You only had 6 seconds to make it work. TikTok, you got all that extra time. So like I figured, it was a lot of like magic and trickery in the majority of their videos. So it started to bubble. I was like, oh shit. So I did it again, and the whole fucking top popped off in there. And I was like,
show him the bottle. Show him the bottle.
I was so stunned and shocked. Like I kind of couldn't believe it. Now I'm a little mad because I know that if I try to do
now show what you're drinking out of.
and I had to drink out of the cup. And Billy was like, "You'll cut your lips open."
You cut your lips open on the bottle, Hugh. Don't do these things.
So I was sitting here, I was so shocked and whatnot, and I was like, "Oh my god, I can't believe that happened!" And then Guinness was behind me, and Guinness ran inside, and Billy's like, "Go pick it up, he'll lick it." And I was, "Oh fuck balls!"
Oh fuck balls! Oh shit! All right, so before we get to the meme of the day, let's bring in obviously our other co-host Meg. She's sitting in there in the.
It'd be so funny if you said obviously, and then we just had a cardboard cutout one day.
What's going on, Meg?
Hi,
Oh,
guys. I feel like a cardboard cutout might do better than me, though.
Oh, no. You're
I
good.
mean, I'd at least give it an opportunity.
I'm so glad that TikTok thing worked because I was really hoping it wouldn't.
You were hoping I was
going
going to fuck my shit up.
Yeah, but then when it did, I was like, oh, they didn't fly this time.
That fucking thing went flying. Poof.
Yeah, I thought it was just supposed to break the cap off. I didn't know it was supposed to break the entire neck.
It was funny
I
because
thought it
the
was
way
gonna do
the
the
way
cap, too.
that's what I thought, but the way it looked like someone just like that part of the bottle. It happened so fast, looked like that part of the bottle just disappeared. Like
Maybe that's why I always think it's like trickery
Yeah.
and double speak, is because I mean, at the end of the day, if Jimmy Fallon can do it, I can do it.
this is very true. So hold on, I gotta you had a awesome meme to start off the week, so I gotta bring this in here.
It's on.
This
It's
is
top tier. It's high caliber, low brow, good quality shiz.
so awesome.
Don't mind if I do.
But like, to tie into
Noted.
our weekly PSA, don't do cocaine. Don't do cocaine.
Oh, look at that, Gavin over there on the platform that shall not be named, commenting.
I wonder if that means he's watching it on his phone outside.
High tea.
If you are, clean up my backyard before the storm.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and file your VA claim.
Jeez, put all his dirty laundry out there.
Oh, I will.
All
I
right,
will.
so I want to get this. Speaking of beer, I just want to get this shit out of the way. So
Yes. Oh.
All right, Meg, you want to go ahead and remind everybody what it is Billy is dreading right now?
So I read online that if you take really shitty beer and you put a pickle in it, it makes it taste better. So we decided Billy's going to drink some Natty Ice with some fancy pickles.
What kind of pickle you got there, Billy?
that's a local favorite. Some kosher dills from the Mount Olive Pickle Company. It's really good stuff here, right there. I got a whole jar.
Mm.
God, it's
I
horrible.
know, honestly, it's like cringeworthy sound. Wow. That bad, huh? All right, so you're going to pour some into the glass and you're going to raw dog it first?
Sweet. Yeah. Oh yeah. No. Yeah. I have to do a comparison, right?
Comparison test, yeah.
All right, so
You shouldn't talk shit about Natty Ice, by the way. With where Jeannie lives, that's probably high quality beer. In Colorado, I'm sure Natty Ice is what you bring over as a gift for the house.
Here you are, my friends.
God, this just brings back so many bad high school memories. Oh,
God, you're old.
fuck you! What the fuck? That
Sorry,
had nothing to do with age.
You're seasoned. You're seasoned.
What?
Well, don't the kids who recently got out of high school, didn't they drink like Zimas and like
No,
Colt
that was
45
like
again?
our age. That was our
Oh,
age. Yeah. They were drinking that. Now they drink Smirnoff
Right.
Ice.
Oh, Smirnoff.
They all ice each other.
Should-
All right,
should
how
be-
is it?
God, this is okay. I drink craft beer. This is trash. This is literal, absolute. Hold on.
That was like if somebody said, "Hey, how would you describe an IPA?" I would say, "I drink craft beer and this is trash."
Yeah, Callie, you are absolutely right.
We
Well,
tried to. Well, listen. To be fair, we tried to find an Air Force veteran, but it turns out they all had really great time in service for the most part. So, couldn't really
Yeah, they had a Starbucks nearby.
and good Wi-Fi.
Oh God,
Yeah.
seriously,
So it's bad. So you're.
This is I'm not okay. I'm not exaggerating this. This is literally making me sick to my stomach. Like
You
this
could
is
probably eat rotten food.
trash beer.
All right. So
So
Top
I
it
feel
off.
yeah, I gotta well, I don't want to top it off.
You
Too
can
much.
toss it if it's like that horrible.
no, you can. You have to finish the whole thing.
Okay. He has spoken.
Chester Nimitz didn't raise no quitters.
Oh,
Spitters or quitters?
I did
right,
read
so
that on the internet.
from the jar. I'm doing this
All
right.
right.
I'm doing this right.
You don't want to slurp it off before you put it in there?
Stir it in.
Oh,
It's fucking. It's
Did it-
literally.
like foam up and it release a bunch of the CO2 or whatever the hell it is.
Oh God, yeah, it's just so bad.
It looks honestly, Billy. It
It
looks,
looks
really
like there's a
fucking
turd.
terrible.
It looks like there's a turd in my beer. You know what this is? This is the beer for the homeless people. And then what happened was Jimmy the wino took a shit in the beer and he said, "Here, have a taste. It's good by the fire."
Oh, my God,
It's awesome when your doctor gives you new medicine.
oh God.
Oh.
All right.
All right, here we go, Billy.
Shit, I can't.
Don't smell it. Oh, God, what a rookie mistake.
No, I'm not.
Haven't you ever sugar bombed an MD
No,
2020? Come on, get it together.
Oh, dude, I'm old
Don't you
now.
remember your
dude.
first Four Loco? Don't sniff it.
Come on, Billy, you can do it.
Oh, look at those two squids. They're clearly here for school.
What the fuck?
Does it
That
taste
tastes
better?
so much fucking better.
It worked!
What?
I'm
I
not
mean-
even kidding. I'm gonna finish it.
What does it taste like?
Wow.
Oh, good to know Billy can chug. I know who to put on my flip cup team.
Ugh,
All right.
dude,
What did it taste like?
this body was crafted
Body
for a
by
reason.
body by barley.
Oh, that was good.
What did it taste like?
It just tasted like better beer. Like I can't even explain this right now.
That's
You-
awesome.
That was, I don't know. That just
Now,
tasted
I
like
want to
better
know,
beer.
but I don't want to buy a whole jar of pickles for my hotel room.
Yeah, you have a fancy beer and I have a craft beer.
I might go grab one of those big hot mamas, those big huge pickles from the fucking exchange, and dice
Hey.
one of those bad boys up.
Natty Ice.
You had Natty Ice. All right, I'll go get some Keith Stone
Put pickles in your beer.
or Bush Latte.
Oh, that was, whew, that was interesting.
Honestly, that looked pretty fucking terrible. I'm kind of surprised that you liked it.
Dude,
Yeah.
Gone.
That was
So
Yeah.
welcome to the Liberty Risk podcast.
Yeah, right. Yeah. All right. Let me.
Okay, hold up. Troy. The funny thing is, I went to like 10 different places by me and I couldn't find it because that was our first choice.
yeah, that's what I wanted.
But I think I might have some PBR out here, so I will.
Not
go.
happening.
I'll go. I'll ship you some. All right.
I'm making
Should've-
y'all super
Should've
gay.
had this set up earlier, Billy. I apologize, but I'm gonna set up the game, and I'll share it with you. I don't know why I have 2 rounds here. I did not make 2 rounds.
You can get it. You can get the PBR.
Yeah, I'll go get some PBI.
So that is actually surprising. I'm confused about that because Natty Ice is just complete trash. So,
I'm a little.
That
I'm a little-
works.
I'm-
so the whole
I'm
thing
pretty
is
surprised.
the pickles. I bought the pickles. I bought the beer. I put everything in the fridge for about 5 hours, so everything was cold.
All right, good to know.
I don't know
Should
if
we
that
try
had.
it warm next time?
Ew, no.
Oh my god! Do you want me
But
to
should we-
throw up and shit my pants on camera?
Should we do the chocolate
Maybe.
stout
I
and
mean,
the boiled peanuts?
Hey, listen. Oh
Maybe-
yeah, do the chocolate out in the boiled peanuts, Billy.
You guys are fucked up. We talked about this.
Go get
You
some
guys are
dragon,
fucking
go get some
assholes for
dragon's milk. Go get some dragon's milk.
Oh shit!
It'd be good. Which is weird. They call it dragon's milk. Dragons lay eggs.
don't have
It
to,
should be
like-
dragon's piss.
Don't put like the juice of the boiled peanuts, just like the actual
Peanuts.
peanut itself, and like at the bottom, kind of like the pickle. Maybe it'll give it a nice nutty, smoky flavor.
You're an asshole to another level.
Right?
You're so shitty for this. This is so fucked up.
But it was good.
Yeah, I don't understand that. So
Maybe it's the acidity.
Maybe-
Or
maybe-
the vinegar.
maybe there's something that it cancels one thing out, or I don't know, whatever.
All right.
Something.
Yeah, that's true. Chocolate's out in peanuts, Billy. Otherwise, it didn't happen.
Oh. All right, so we're doing this. What the beer challenges is what every other week.
Yeah, let's do one next
That'd be
Monday.
fun. Yeah.
All right. So
All right, so I gotta get
next
PBR
week.
and
Next
pickles.
week I have a break.
All right, so
Yeah.
I'll do the PBR and
Okay.
pickles next week. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I thought.
Yeah.
I thought it was good, and I don't chug. Hugh, you know this. I don't chug beer.
Well,
like
the most that I've seen you really drink, I see you drink a lot more liquor than anything else. So
yeah.
it's probably good that you don't chug those. Otherwise, we'd have to admit that maybe one of the three of us has a problem.
Yeah, no, I can. Yeah,
I'm already drinking a beer that's the size of my head.
I'm still mad that that woman called it a growler. Like, she doesn't deserve to work at a brewery if she doesn't know the difference.
No, not at all.
Yeah,
She's a complete tool.
Fucking
Hey, you know
amateur.
what?
Oh,
I
before
paid for this.
before we do anything else, and we can't forget this. You know, this podcast is powered by Poddex.
Absolutely.
We do have all 5 of them. We also have a link that you can go to if you'd like to incorporate them into
Your show or your
your
Zoom
show.
call, your family gatherings that you'll all be doing from a distance.
Even if you don't have a podcast, if you go live on a page or whatever, these are really great. There's 2 interview decks, an episode deck, Would You Rather, and a What the Heck. Each one has 50 cards, and it's just fun. We're actually going to do a couple of these
Tonight.
so
Yep.
we'll get to those later. But
Yes.
the link's right down there on the bottom. Go to poddex.com, enter Liberty Risk Podcast 2. You save 10%, and it puts a little coin in our pocket to keep bringing you the best content we possibly can.
Which will include gear. Our artist is drawing up gear for t-shirts right now. Yeah, you don't even know her.
I just got Forrest Whitaker eye reading that.
Take the NC bullshit off. I think Justin is a Tennessee fan. I think that's why he says that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay.
I think he's a Tennessee fan.
So this is not my local team. I'm actually a Syracuse fan.
I'm gonna grab a beer while he gets angry because he's not a Tennessee fan.
Oh, you're
Yes.
gonna leave me here for this? Okay.
So I could care less about NC State. This was just a clean T-shirt that I picked up and put on today. How about that? So that's pretty much that. I go with Syracuse or Duke if I have to pick any local team. Is usually it. All right, Hugh. Hugh, do the TikTok thing. The
All right, let's see if I can get this to do this again.
Oh,
tap,
yes.
the tap,
All right,
tap.
let's see. All right.
Bop,
You see the
bop.
top of the-
Everyone-
top of the glass?
Everyone that's watching
All right,
this, send
see if we
Hugh
can
as
do
many
this.
TikTok videos through Facebook Messenger
I
as you
fucking
possibly
hate
can.
TikTok.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
He's
All right,
gonna
let's see if I
block
can-
us.
Blow
block
blow it up.
Nope.
One more time.
Nope. Missed. Missed. Fuck Paul! All right, so it legitimately does work.
Don't drink out of the bottle like that, Hugh.
You're not my real dad.
Are you sure?
Well, I'm surprised that it actually
Wow.
worked. What did Justin say? He looked angry.
He said, "Yep, just a fucking fever."
All right. Well, moving forward with tonight's piss poor entertainment, brought to you by a bunch of salty bitches and
Oh.
Meg.
Oh.
All right, so tonight's list is the top 4 Captain's Mass stories that I know.
Oh Jesus!
Yes, there are some clever ones. There are some clever ones in here. Billy, bring up the page if and you will.
Yes, here we go.
All right, round 1. I don't know why I can't get the question to come up. It's supposed to be I must ask you a question.
I must ask you a question. Don't ever
Yes.
fucking make fun of me ever again.
God,
That was the dumbest shit I've ever heard.
you need to work on
Oh.
your puns.
Now I'm all right with it. I felt pretty confident about it.
You are so punny.
So, Airman Schmuckatelli
Oh God.
refused to bathe, shitty uniform, late to work. The CO decided he needed to go to Captain's Mast, so they put him in the open bay and told the airman to turn around and tell everybody why he was here. So he said, "Tell us your story." The airman replied, "Story? You want a story? Go to the fucking library."
Oh,
Yeah.
what? That is ballsy.
That's some ballsy shit.
Wow.
Yep.
He even beats you on ballsiness there.
That's honestly that's some
Damn.
next level shit. That's some next level shit for sure.
You guys would be best friends.
Also, while we're doing this, if you have any good Captain's Mass stories, write them in because I do love a good degen. All right, so
Oh God.
This other cat. Let me find the mouse here real quick. This other cat gets hammered ass drunk, fucks up, and the CO sends him to MAST. It goes to XOI first, and then they say, "Would you have a problem?" "Yes, I have a problem." "All right, go to the DAPA." DAPA gives him a letter, has him fill it out, put it back in his envelope, hands it to him. So now the guy goes back up to Captain's Mast for drinking, and while he's there, the CO fires the DAPA for finding out that he neglected to treat him for 2 weeks. But after this, he restricts the sailor to the boat for the rest of the deployment because the second charge included assault on an NCO, 2 assaults, 2 drunken disorderlies, communicating a threat 3 times, 3 times disobeying a direct order, destruction of non-government property, and the sailor still made chief.
Is this somebody we know?
Nope. Yep.
Oh shit!
What?
That was the best response.
Goes up for drinking. Goes to XOI, goes to DAPA. DAPA doesn't do his fucking job. The guy then gets all these fucking charges, goes to MAST, and the fucking XO said, "Well, I made him go see the DAPA." The DAPA brings his letter up, and the CO's like, "The command failed you. This isn't your fault." And these are the charges from the second offense.
Absolutely, Kelly.
Oh God.
We'll go ahead and put that email right down here.
Absolutely.
I was like trying to read it. I'm like,
yeah.
It's super
That's a good
tiny
one.
on my screen.
Wow. Okay, so this next one is a good one. All right, so Open Bay Captain's Mast. Airman steals from the Navy Exchange, and on top of the punishments, tells this airman he's going to call his mother. The airman is black and is from a small town in Alabama. And after he tells him he's going to call his mother in front of the entire open mast, the CMC then hands him a phone that is currently dialing his mother. And he had to explain to his mother in front of all these people what he did.
That's great.
That's
I
fucked up.
I bet when he went home, his mama was like, "Go get your switch." Yes, boy.
Good shit. That's some good stuff. No. I actually don't know what my. Actually, no, I do know what my dad went to Captain's Mast for. I think I mentioned that on the show. Kevin went to Mast twice for drinking. I think I said that a few weeks ago.
You did.
Yeah. Went to Mast. Was told he's on restriction. He's not allowed to go drink on shore anymore. Went down to the hooch, cracked a beer, and told his watcho or whatever the fuck the person is on restriction that watches you. He goes, "He just said I couldn't drink on shore. Didn't say I couldn't drink on the boat." Back up to the old man twice in 48 hours.
That's so awesome.
Yep,
What a
Kevin made
legend.
On my first ship, we had a BM3 who had on his coveralls had his third class crows velcroed on.
that a guy.
The third and last time he went to Captain's Mast. Now, mind you, he made third, went to Mast, lost it, E2. Made third, went to Mast, lost it, went back to E2. Made third again, and he put Velcro on him, and he was trying to get kicked out. This is the whole point.
Oh,
Right.
He wasn't doing shit bad enough to go to the brig,
Right.
but bad enough to you just can't be in anymore.
Right.
And at the last Captain's Mast, he said, "Sir, before you finish," and he took him off and put him on the podium.
wow.
So this last one, this is from my third deployment. 6 people, open mast, 3 alcohol related. All 3 of them busted down. All 3 of them processed out of the Navy. All 3 busted down. 1 of them hit high year tenure because of being busted down, and so was out after the deployment. Was made to go on the deployment and then kicked out afterwards.
Which is illegal.
No, he was just busted down and then put on restriction. He was on mobilization already.
Was he already on deployment?
Yeah. That's why he was.
okay.
That's why he was there. We were already.
I thought you meant like this is pre-deployment. Sorry.
No, yeah, it's pre-deployment training, but as a reservist, he's on this set of orders. So he got knocked down on the orders. He wasn't told he has to go home. He went on the deployment as a third class, but then hit the higher tenure mark while he was out there. So 3 alcohol charges, 1 marijuana, 1 cocaine use, but the meth one is the best because the CEO sits up there and reads to the whole theater full of fucking people that this kid allegedly he joined the Navy out of Mississippi and is still live with his family, who are a bunch of degens and ne'er-do-wells. So allegedly he was buying meth for his mother. He is apparently a pretty clean dude, like maybe drinks, but like definitely doesn't do coke or smoke weed
Or meth.
or meth. So this kid bought meth for his mother, was driving home and got pulled over by the cops. He thought somebody ratted him out. The cop had pulled him over for a broken taillight. So had he not done anything, the cop would have just been like, hey, your taillight's out, get it fixed when you get home. This genius decides to ingest methamphetamine. Now, I'm not a doctor, and I don't know how many people watch this show are doctors, but as it turns out, if you ingest methamphetamine like it's a snack, you spend a certain amount of time in the hospital dying and being brought back to life.
Meg is literally holding her head because of how stupid this.
He's not even a meth head sailor, you know, like he doesn't do coke. He doesn't. And everybody that was up there, like, you know, they bring the people up to testify on your behalf, and they're like the kid maybe has a drink, and like, oh, he's a good kid, like he doesn't touch anything else. And the tox report came back like you're clean, other than the meth that you ingested like a cookie. And he just so not only was he immediately processed out of the Navy, but the Navy did not pay his hospital bill. So they stuck him with a bill for the civilian hospital for saving his life 3 times over the weekend.
Oh, yeah. That hurts so bad.
Well, probably him a lot more. I was like, guys, I've never been more motivated than an open captain's mask before. I'm telling everybody around me, like, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. There's gonna be a lot of good shit here. I had no idea.
Oh god.
They're like B1. Why are you so motivated? Like, because guys, seriously, everybody thinks they're fucking immune. This is what happens. The best part of that whole thing, though, the command master chief gets up there and he's like, I can't believe it. I can't believe my sailor. He's like, I don't even know where to get meth down here. And there's like this one dude over like in the center left of the movie theater. He's like, you're not trying hard enough.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know,
that, like,
we can't all be 10s, Crystal.
I don't know if you guys have ever seen somebody on meth. So I went out in Jacksonville and
just the one time. Oh, in Jacksonville. Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah, I was out in
Definitely more than the
Jacksonville.
one time.
I went to what was that country bar? The country bar in downtown. Mavericks, yes. Went there with my girlfriend. Some guy from the Way City bought her a shot. Of course. Yes, from the Way City. Bought her a shot. She split it with another sailor from the ship. She drank hers. The other girl drank hers. And I was like, okay, I think we're done. This place is really shitty tonight. Let's leave. We don't even get to the parking lot, and she can't stand. I had to walk her to the cart. She pissed herself on the way, threw up everywhere. I had to literally hand wipe her down, change all her clothes out, took her to the hospital, and they did the tox screen on her. And they're like, she has crystal meth in her system. I was like, where do you do crystal meth? Like, her mom thought that she was actually on it for a bit, but that was the scariest thing I've ever seen. Like, drooling everywhere. I was like, girl.
Oh, yeah. Mike will have to tell me about his open mask. That was a good one.
Master's shitty.
It is shitty, and I know that it's always not fun for people to go to open masked, but I think I
used to be a bailiff.
Well, I think it does the junior sailors a lot of good to watch an open mask every now and again, even if it's like for something what they think is piddly, you know. Like I've seen an open mask for a sunburn.
Really?
We were in A school, and this girl is extremely pale. She went down to the beach and got super fucking sunburned in Mississippi in the summer. And they sent her to mask for destruction of government property. And they think it's a joke. People think it's a joke. And then you go to an open mask and you're like, oh shit. And you're like, yeah. It turns out you did not read the terms and agreements of your contract when you signed up. And then at boot camp, the 9 times they asked you if you wanted to quit, you said no. So I think it does people good to go to those masks and see what the repercussions of your actions are.
She probably looked like a straight up lobster.
Oh no, for sure. Like she was in so much pain, like she got like blisters.
Yeah, she probably had to go to the hospital then. That was why.
Oh yeah, and then they made her pay her hospital bill too. I mean, it probably wasn't nearly as bad as in Jessica,
Yeah.
but
So that's like second-degree burns. Oh,
yeah.
that's so
And they
shitty.
were like, you're gonna have to pay for this because, like, Mississippi is not a cold fucking climate. There's not a lot of clouds, and so we all signed paperwork acknowledging like these are things we are and are not allowed to do while we're here as students. Because if you know, I mean, well, you all know, and some of you watching may or may not know, but when you're in school, there's an obligation that you hit a certain number of hours. You can't miss a certain number of hours or certain evolutions. Well, if you're in the hospital because you've dicked around, well, the Navy's missing a lot of money on you not being in school. Wow. Detailed emails, Callie. Detailed emails.
Yeah, we need that. We need that.
Oh, yeah. No, for sure. For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. That's right. Yeah, you belong to fucking Uncle Sam. It's funny Tanique mentions that. So, like, one of my deployments, chief season came around, and this fat fuck who was on light duty for all of pre-mode, like no PT, no heart, like no carrying or loading anything. They find out he makes chief an adulterous son of a bitch, to say the least. He's out there on deployment.
That's how you really feel.
Wow, he's a big fat fuck anyways. Who gives a shit about him? Honestly, I hope he gets hit by a Mack truck.
Is he still with you guys?
He's still in the Navy. Yeah, he's a chief.
We'll keep names out of it.
They find out he made chief, and all of a sudden he's immediately off light duty.
Yep. Yeah, because you got to go and work your ass for that chief's position.
Oh yeah, all of a sudden he can PT. All of a sudden his light duty shit's gone. All of a sudden he's good to go to do all these other things. We're like, now, not to his credit, but to the mess's credit, they were like, "Hey man, it turns out you made chief, and you're kind of fat, so you're gonna have to start doing some cardio with us."
Yeah.
But, up to that point, at any point in time, and now I know I'm off on like a large tangent here, but at any point in time, one of them could have been like, "Hey, chief, this guy's a piece of shit. I maybe wouldn't recommend him high on the eval scale so that we don't risk him putting an anchor on." But that's neither here nor there. That's not how it works.
I had a guy that I deployed with, and he got, not on deployment, this was before he was in our squadron, but he told me he got in trouble because he didn't go to mass, but he did have to write a safety report. He got really drunk at their command Christmas party, and he and a girl were having sex, and she went down on him the wrong way and literally broke his penis. Like, broke his dick, had to go to the hospital, had to get it casted. There was a picture of his safety report. He had to get it casted. When I asked him what kind of protection he used, he's like, a condom. I was like, that great.
Is so fucking phenomenal.
But yes, he got in trouble for it. And the CEO was like, when he saw condom, he's like, that's not funny. And it's like, what kind of protection do you put on your penis? Like,
Jesus flying fucking Christ. That's hilarious.
Nope, raccoon eyes are gone.
Yeah, sorry, Rich.
He slept. Huh.
Jesus balls. All right, Billy, do you have that other photo that I sent you? The one from My Navy HR?
Let me see.
All right, so those of you that listen pretty regularly, and even if you're listening for the first time, last couple episodes we've been talking about some pretty heavy stuff. The systemic sexual harassment and racism in the United States military, not just the Navy. And we've been hearing some stories. People are coming forward. They're even though they're anonymously, we're still hearing their stories about the terrible fucking things that happened to them. So the Navy came up with this brilliant idea. They're like, we're going to make a task force to solve this fucking problem. Which, of course, immediately, I think I said it last week or the week before, is full of a bunch of white admin types who've never known stress in their life and have always had it easy. So My Navy HR came out with this. Can you tell these sailors apart? I guess I can make my screen a little bigger so I can fucking see. By race, gender, orientation, or national origin. They are sailors. They are a team. We are one Navy. For me, this is the pictorial equivalent of I don't see color.
I can't see them very well, but they all look white.
Well, the one on the right is black. The one in the middle is definitely a woman. She's got a bun under her firefighting gear. I think the one on the left could be a woman, but
that one there might be a woman. She looks like she got boobs or chesticles.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's
Two
possibilities.
females.
I
My
honestly,
picture's
with
super
enough,
zoomed
with
out.
enough
Now,
observation-
what about this person here with the hand?
I thought that was a bun.
No, that's a hand.
There's
That's
a hand there. It's super far away from me. I can barely see
Well,
it.
either way, with enough observation, you can figure out these people's skin color and their gender very, very easily.
Yes.
And are you solving a problem by saying, regardless of what these people look like, it's one team, one fight? Are you actually solving a problem? Are you addressing an issue here by just saying it doesn't matter what you identify as or what your labels are? We're one team. We're the United States Navy. Or are you just kind of trying to dismiss it open-handedly by saying, "Oh, we're one team. We're on everybody's side."
Yeah, this looks
is-
so dumb.
I would literally, if someone handed me this or whatever, or it was up, I wouldn't even pay it. I wouldn't even fucking pay attention to it.
All right, so I'm not off base here.
No, this looks dumb.
So, yeah, I don't know. It just fucking bothered the shit out of me.
As it should.
They so
what you're-
confidently posted it up there that they're like, "We're one team. We don't see race, color, or gender." Like, no, that's my interpretation of the problem is that is just dismissing that the problem exists by saying we're one team regardless, so therefore we don't have this issue.
Yes. You're putting a micro band-aid over a major problem.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
That's what it is. No, not at all. That's what it is. And that's what the military is good for.
Micro band-aids?
Yeah. There's just,
Micro penises too.
Thank you. Yeah, they're like I want the task force to succeed and I want it to do its due diligence, but I just can't help but feel it's just a bunch of fucking people who've never known stress in the military, probably got accelerated pay grades because they took advantage of programs that were there, plopped themselves down into positions. And honestly, I know I said it's probably a bunch of white admin types, but honestly, part of me kind of suspects that there's also a possibility that somebody went around and that's a minion. Shut the fuck up, Gavin. Somebody went around to the offices and said, "Listen, you ever seen Star Trek? Grab an Asian, grab a black, grab a woman, grab someone who speaks Spanish, but don't identify what part of the world they're from with the Spanish speaking. If you can grab a Muslim, great. If you throw a honky in there, it's got to be low ranking, and make like 2/3 of them women. Is 2/3 a lot? What? 4/7. 4/7 women.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that'll work. Yeah.
Ew.
It's just a I don't know. You can't spend all this fucking money, all this taxpayer money, and don't get me wrong, I know that I'm wasting it elsewhere, but you can't spend all this fucking money on shit that people are gonna see. Your task force isn't doing anybody any fucking good, hiding in the background on Facebook. And Facebook has been really great for the Navy. I have found out more information since my Navy HR started a Facebook page than I did from any of the briefings I had before because they're very clearly outline what's going on. But if you're going to begin these campaigns and these changing endeavors, this feels like a 1 step forward, 2 steps back situation.
No, absolutely. And that's one thing that bothered me. It was always these, when I was in, it was these death by PowerPoints and then, or the Navy NKO sexual harassment bullshit where you could literally just fucking go like this.
Click, 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 click,
Click,
click,
click, click, click. And then print your
certificate.
certificate up and give it to your LPO and be like, well,
Right.
it only took you 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Then you had the piece. I had a fucking chief, right?
You had E7.
Thank you.
I had to look around.
So the E7, we had like a E6, E7 in like a communal office when I was at Mobile Security. And this E3, I don't want to name drop him.
Nah, don't name drop.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to name drop him. Comes in, he's like, "Hey, Chief, I'm done with that sexual harassment training." And he goes, "I just told you to do it." He goes, "Yeah." And the chief looked at him and goes, "How'd you finish it so quick?" And the kid goes, "Oh, you just scroll to the end and click done. And then you just click, 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 click. And then you print your certificate. You type your name in."
Yep.
And he looked at him and goes, "Good. Tell everyone else to do that so we can get the fuck out of here."
Yep. I'm not going to say that I've never done that because I 100% have.
By the end of my time in, when they would come out with those, I would look at my chief and be like, "Chief, I will not fill that out. And they'd be like, well, why not? You have to. And I was like, the fact that I've gone through this multiple times already, I don't think I need to because I've had all the training in the fucking world. So you can go shove it. And yeah, they would just sign me off. They were like, Hall's good on this. At the end, they were like, she doesn't need to be here for this.
I've definitely clicked through some PowerPoints and things that I should have read a little bit more fully. But in the last 3 to 4 years, I've actually taken the time to read them. And I'm not trying to say that I don't want to say that none of them are worth anything or they're not good. But
Are you trying to be a good person now?
no, God, no, fuck no. It's so different. It's so easy to be a good person. It's so much more of a challenge to be bad and right at the same time. I don't deal with the things that I have to do my GMTs over. So once the GMT is done, regardless of how quickly I get through it, if that's the only time of the year we're going to talk about it, or it's the only time that I ever have to deal with it, I'm going to forget. Being a carpenter is a pretty easy fucking job. Don't get me wrong. It does not take a high ASVAB score to do my job. But if the fucking GMT is less than an hour, doesn't matter if I read the whole thing or not. I'm not going to learn a whole lot from it.
No.
And now because warfare devices are mandatory and begin as soon as you join, now I don't even have motherfuckers learning their job for the first 2 years. But now they have to worry about a warfare device. And now, to the Navy's credit, they did say, hey, there's only 7 mandatory GMTs. Turns out a lot of them are pretty fucking useless. So you get your 7 done, and you're good to go. And then the Navy, and then your command is like, hey, we found like 14 more we want you to do. Oh, but like the CNO just said 7. Yeah, well, we said these other 14. You guys need it. There's a lot of bullshit going on.
Or the great response, the CNO doesn't work in this fucking building.
Right, yeah.
Yes.
Go.
My favorite was the cyber awareness one.
Oh, that one is terrible.
What's
Billy,
his name? Tom or something?
Yeah, Tom wants to know if he can download his information to your cat card. Billy, can you do me a favor and pull Jeannie's comment back up?
Yeah.
I'm a little bit on the tipsy side, so I didn't get to read the whole thing.
Really? 2 beers deep?
Yeah, like I only drink when I'm with you idiots.
I do. How do you think I keep
Jesus
this
fucking
manly
Christ, dude.
figure?
Yeah, now I got 4 more fucking security trainings that I have to fucking do because the MCPON decides in time with all this other shit that's going on that I got to take 4 more anti-terrorism security fucking courses. Not to discount that my unit is on the East Coast. So now I'm sending an email every 18 seconds on, hey guys, turns out bad weather spreads the COVID. So be careful.
How does bad weather spread COVID?
You know what? I don't wear an anchor on my chest, so obviously I don't know.
You know what? That'll be the funniest thing when you finally make chief. We're gonna have a party for you.
I'm not gonna make chief. I don't want to say that I'm not gonna make chief. I might one
You're
day.
definitely gonna make chief.
I don't want to make chief. I want to make LDO. And I don't think that I've ever been quiet about the fact that I don't have any inclination to work with the current occupancy or pool of personnel eligible to make E7 or above.
Yeah, you would probably make all of them really, really mad. And then they'd go home and beat their wives.
Well, I think that the difference in I mean,
Why are you
Not
hitting-
wrong.
Why are you
The
hitting
difference-
me again, Michael? It's because of you. It's all because
it's
of
all
you.
Hugh's fault. He's always so right and arrogant and loud. For such a small person, there's so much piss in vinegar. The problem is,
Angry.
the concern I have in the reserve is that we don't get a ton of orders all the time, and I still have to apply like everybody else. So, like, I think I'd be pushed aside. So I'm gonna go to try and make LDO, and then I can throw some orders around. They're like, listen here, Ensign. I'm like, what? That's a 60 year Ensign, you piece of shit.
Like, look at my rack.
Oh, clowns, Mike. We're dealing with clowns too, just to be safe. Oh man. All right, hold on. There was one more thing that I had on my list that I wanted to talk about real quick. Oh, Billy, you drank the pickle already. That was good. Oh, I did want to ask if
I
either of you
didn't
listen.
drink the pickle. I drank the. God,
You didn't drink the pickle?
Ate
What'd you
the
do with it?
pickle.
I drank the beer with the pickle in it.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Wow, you really are drunk.
Nah, you know.
Look at you.
Yeah, you know. Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
you
drunk.
know.
That's how you know when
Yeah.
Hugh. That's how you know when Hugh get drunk when he goes. He turns away from you. He goes, "Yeah, you know."
Well, you know what? You're right. You're right. Like, you know, yeah.
Yeah,
I can't make
yeah.
eye contact.
It's like he's looking for justification in that direction because
like, "What the
he's
fuck
not
is
going to get
Seagull?"
it here.
I could have swore I wrote my answers up
Yeah,
here, but I don't
yeah.
see them anymore.
Yeah,
With this beautiful
yeah.
You got your
sunset.
carrier pigeons going off.
It's just like when it's just like when you challenge Matt on anything. Wow.
That's right, Mike. That's right.
That's true. I did want to make a mention real quick on the DL podcast. Episode 7 is out, so if you guys haven't checked it out, it's another good one. And by good, I mean, of course, it's fucking terrible to listen to, and it makes me feel like I've done a terrible job in the last 12 years. But it is a good episode. You should check it out on the DL podcast.
No, yeah, what they're doing over there is absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
As always, we've been promoting them since day one. They're those two ladies are doing some amazing things and opening the eyes and ears of people to what it's really like. So it's good. It's
Meg,
good.
Meg, can you tell us a little bit about our guest that's coming on Thursday?
Oh wait, hold up! Before you do that, Meg,
Wow, way to kill her dream.
it's just, no. It's just
Yeah,
going to be
right.
me and Meg. Hugh's not going to be there,
That's
Meg.
right. That's right.
Oh,
I
thank God.
I know it's going to be a
Wow.
better show, Meg. We're going
We
to do
don't
good.
need that hateful personality here.
I have a
with the-
final exam for pre-calculus on Thursday, so I will be absent as my exam begins at 8:00 on the East Coast, and I will not be done failing my exam in a half an hour. So I will not be on the show. I will be.
I was about to correct you and be like, you fail your test.
Yeah, I will not be able to fail it in a half an hour, so I will be absent from the show on Thursday.
I mean, you could.
All right,
Oh,
Meg,
no, I
so
definitely could.
Meg, who do we got Thursday?
All right, Hugh, shut up. So Thursday, we are going to have the women of We Are Vanessa Gillen. It is a private Facebook group only for active duty, reservists, veterans, any female that has served in the military. We're going to be having Jerry Black and Taylor Larson come on and discuss with us what they're doing with their movement, the 1020 movement, and how they are implementing change and kind of what's going on with them. I'm so excited.
No, that's awesome. So I want to say, I want to give you, Meg, big props for setting that. You totally set that whole thing up on your own. And I just wanted to say from me and Hugh that we definitely fucking appreciate that. So it's going to be an awesome show.
Don't cry. I swear to fucking God, if you cry, you're off the show.
No, my eyelashes keep making my eyes water. I put fake eyelashes on for you guys.
That's what I say when I listen to the song
Don't be
Butterfly.
like
Kisses.
Butterfly kisses? Jesus Christ, old man.
What are some other songs that'll make Billy cry?
Oh, fuck. Don't start
Probably
this.
more than a feeling.
What the-
Daughters
God.
by, what's his name?
John Mayer.
Oh.
Yeah. Wow, how'd you know that?
It's Daughters by John Mayer. I'm a
you
badass.
gay?
I'm a badass, not an animal.
No, you're gay.
I don't think you're allowed to say that on the
Yeah,
internet
don't
anymore.
Brittany, don't forget to on Thursday at 8:30 p.m. East Coast time.
Yeah.
Don't forget
Brittany
to
will be really good. Brittany, I'm gonna have to talk to Brittany about it makes you cry, Mike. Okay, all right, weird, but okay, weird flex. Brittany, we're gonna have Brittany on the show because Brittany deals
Callie.
with a lot of medical stuff related to the military, and her reactions are pretty fucking hilarious. So I'm gonna have to reach out to her. So we got a little bit of time left. Billy, why don't we do a couple of pod decks to close out the episode? Because we haven't done any of these with Meg yet. And Meg,
All right, so I picked
Meg's
two
kind
from
of a psycho, so this will be good.
Jesus Christ.
You're not wrong.
I picked two from the Would You Rather this time.
Okay.
All right. So the first one is kind of simple, but you got to think about it. Like I really, some of these seem so simple.
Read it.
Do you
but
always
really
say
got to
that?
think about
You
it.
always say that, and I'm like
Read
this.
it.
I'm done.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
Would you eat peanut butter and jelly or grilled cheese sandwiches every day?
Peanut butter and jelly.
Yeah, peanut butter and jelly.
I'm on the fence.
You were gonna say
The dairy
grilled
would
cheese.
make me shit myself.
What's that?
The dairy would make me shit myself uncontrollably constantly.
Oh.
So
my
only-
I
God.
gotta go peanut butter and jelly. It at least like somewhat solidify. You get your protein and you also get your fruit in there.
Sure.
I just didn't want to eat that.
That's
much
what I
cheese.
tell the kids.
I just didn't want to eat that much cheese. I probably should ask though. Like, do I get to modify the grilled cheese? Like, do I get to put like
Ooh, yeah.
Other stuff in there like tomatoes and bacon and.
No, but he
However-
didn't say that.
However the fuck you make your grilled cheese. No, I mean I make my peanut butter jelly sandwich is probably different than
I do like a thick layer of chunky peanut butter and then raspberry preserves.
preserves. Who
Yes,
the
I
fuck
know what
says
I said.
preserves?
Somebody who's been drinking since like 3 o'clock when my
It's
class
because
got out.
you're so drunk you can't say preserves.
I
What
mean, I
time is
probably
it
could
there
if I
right now?
tried.
He
I
took
don't
a
know.
breath. He sat back and took a breath. He was like,
It's 6:19 right now. I'm gonna continue to drink. Good thing I did my cardio before this. Fuck
So-
the weather though, Billy.
Michael, fuck you, you piece of shit.
And now it's too dark outside. I can't see if there's hurricane out there.
Billy, seriously though, like look at this.
So, Mike, the hurricane is literally going to be right over me in about an hour and a half.
Mike's in your AO, man. He's like 3 or 4 hours west of you somewhere.
Oh, that
I
doesn't.
think I can never figure out which state is which with the Carolinas, but I know he's in the western area of one of them.
Yeah, so we're doing fine right now. So, oh, you're
what's
at
he-
Carolina Beach. How is it out there at
No,
Carolina
no,
Beach?
he's west. He's west. He's inland.
No,
I
he's
just
east.
never remember-
Definitely east of where I'm at.
Oh, is it Carolina Beach right now? It's rude. I didn't get an invite, but whatever.
You're in
You're in
California,
fucking
dickhead.
Turn around and look out your fucking balcony, you
I
piece
still
of
want to
shit.
be. I still want to be.
You get to
invited.
look at the pandas with their cute dogs all day.
Seriously,
Ah.
you should have seen this dachshund. It was like that big. It was like. "Bark, bark, 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 bark."
All right, so here's the second one.
All right, send it. Hard send, full send. That's what they say.
Full send.
Not
You
hard
don't-
send.
Would you rather spend a year living within the Amish community
Oh,
or a nudist colony?
oh, equally cringe. In the nudist colony, do I still have TV, internet, and privacy?
I'm gonna say Amish because I've never seen a fat Amish person, and I want to be the first.
It's because of the clothes,
They
man.
do
They're
have
wi-
really good food. So I live near a bunch of Amish
Yeah, but
people.
they're
Like, we have
wide
Amish
berth.
folks
Don't they have
all
like
over.
wide berth clothing, like to hide all that stuff? Like
No, the
No,
men
they're
wear
fucking
suits.
skinny.
They wear
They're-
tailored
well,
fucking
the men
suits.
wear suits, the women don't though. Like
No, but
oh,
they're
good, Mike.
skinny. Like they're so
I don't know.
thin.
Nudist colony though
That's
sounds
from
pretty
building
awesome.
barns all day.
I mean, the nudist colony sounds pretty dope. I still got my HBO, my Stars, my Cinemax.
I'd probably do nudist. I don't really give a shit.
Ah.
When you shower in front of a bunch of people,
What did
why
he
do you
say?
care?
What did he say? I prefer balls deep over full send, but okay.
I don't know. Do you have when balls deep?
Just
Nudist. They
just
still have Netflix. What
yeah,
the
see,
fuck,
Sean
John?
gets it. Sean gets it. Yeah, there are certain
As long as
things
I can
I
put a
know.
blanket on.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with nudist colony because I can still I don't have to be outside. I can just be naked. You know,
Also, you can still drink in a nudist colony.
that's true. I'm
Nudist.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with nudist colony.
You know
I'm
what,
pretty na-
Crystal? I
pretty
want
naked
proof.
most of the time to begin with.
I want proof.
She lives in Norfolk
wants-
now. She
She
lives in
wants you to
Hampton
take
now.
a picture of a fat Amish
She's not
person.
driving north. She's not driving north to New York to get a picture of a fat Amish.
Well,
I don't live that far. Maybe I'll travel.
Yeah, I
We'll
want a
travel
Go to
picture
their
of.
farm.
Meg
Yeah.
will travel, but you have to offer her a good cheese platter or some sort of rosé
Roast.
or some white claw.
I literally ate a bunch of pepperoni before coming on here.
Oh God.
What? Like,
Like that's my
like by
snack.
itself? Oh God, what is wrong with
No,
you?
I like slice it
You're
up.
not in. Listen, you're not in college the way the people in their early 20s are, and you're not in the barracks anymore. Go buy regular food.
Why?
I
I
had regular
get
snack.
prosciutto. I get prosciutto and slice it
Yeah.
up and eat it like
That's
that.
not fair, Billy. You're culturally obligated to have prosciutto as such.
What
I'm
the fuck?
from the same
We're from the
area.
same area.
We're literally like 20 minutes from each other.
Not
make
even.
I will make no apologies. Obviously,
Our high schools
We knew
played
that
each
going
other
in.
in fucking sports. Like that's
Well,
how
Yeah.
close we
not
are.
at the same time period, though.
No,
or
not the same
decade.
time period.
No,
Like
no.
2 decades.
Yeah.
Got
What
grandpa
the
over
fuck? Speak
Oh,
All
okay.
right, let's do the next one.
Yeah,
Apparently,
Billy, pull out another
you and
one.
I are on the same page right now.
I know it's so weird too because you're a terrible person. I'm so much better than you.
Jesus Christmas.
There's no reason to use my
Hugh.
full name.
Hugh, your words are very hurtful. They're very
Hugh,
hurtful.
you're
That's actually true. If you can believe it, I had to apologize for being myself this weekend.
Holy shit.
Wow.
Sean just gave the best fucking comment about the Amish and taking pictures.
Oh, that's
That's it.
true. They do believe that. You have to sneak it. They'll hide from you.
That's true. I read that before.
Yep, I've seen
I
it.
did know.
I tried. Oh, you know my weakness. That's definitely what I'm
I-
having after this.
I did. I made a comment this weekend. I said something to the extent of my dad was Jewish with the money, and apparently one of the people that I was with was like, "I'm Jewish," and I was like, "Well, I didn't mean it offensively," and they're like, "Well, yeah, but you said it," and I was like, "Yeah, that's true." I was like, "Listen, I apologize if that was offensive. I didn't mean it as such. I didn't create the stereotype. I was just born into a generation in which that stereotype exists." And they're
It's
like, "You
my
didn't think?"
plant.
Well, he was like, "You didn't think it's insulting?" And I was like, honestly did not enter my mind that might be insulting at all because I apparently don't turn on the TV enough. So I had to like legitimately apologize for a comment and then continue to consume alcohol with this person for like another 2 hours.
All
I
right.
mean,
so
I didn't have
awkward.
to. Not for me. It was for him though. You could tell.
We all drink coffee here, correct?
Nope.
Kind of. Not really.
That one's done.
Billy, I never told you about my first deployment when Chief threw a coffee can at me.
No.
Sorry.
Yeah, I don't make coffee. So when I came off, well, I don't drink coffee. So of course I didn't know how to make coffee. So when I got off watch, Chief came out all mad and he's like, "Who did make the coffee?" I was like, "Well, I didn't make coffee." Or no, he's like, "Who's on watch?" I was like, "I was." He goes, "You didn't make coffee." I said, "Don't drink coffee. Don't make coffee." Because I thought if you don't stand your ground now, you'll be making fucking coffee every time you come off watch and not even getting to enjoy it. Why am I going to make coffee if I don't drink coffee?
Did you really do it like this?
I did. And it was ballsy too because I'd only been in the Navy like 2 years and I was already a second. You know, everybody in my debt was up there, and I was like, "Don't drink coffee, don't make coffee." And I turned around, he fucking whipped that Folgers can across the fucking yard. Not all of them. He whipped that coffee can at me and like hit me in the dome piece, and I was like, I just kept walking. I was like, I mean, I could cave now, but he'll never let me live it down.
All right. This is a what the heck card.
All right, send it.
If peanut butter wasn't called peanut butter, what would it be called?
Nut spread.
Oh my god, I was gonna say the same.
This is the only
Wait,
reason.
what?
This is the only reason the three of us host this show together is because I was thinking the same fucking thing you two were. That is fucking great.
Or nut butter.
Nut butter.
If it was like the milk ones, nut juice. That's a Lewis Black joke from like long ago, though.
So gross.
It would have, yeah. I'd go with
butter.
nut butter. Nut butter.
juice.
Oh, I can't. I can't even think of anything else now because that's it.
I
That's
just think
stuck in
about
my
the
fucking
nuts.
head. So
Just
anything
think
else?
of that nut juice in your chocolate stout. Nut juice.
Is that really the drink I got in 2 weeks? Oh God.
In 2 weeks. Well, no, Meg isn't. I'm next week. Meg is the week after.
You guys have to think of something, but please.
I will
November.
dope off you all of the available seltzers in your area, and you can do that thing that other chick.
You know
did.
what? On Thursday,
Try them all
we're-
at once.
Meg,
Okay,
on
I'll
Thursday,
do that.
we're gonna ask the guests on Thursday what your drink has to be Monday.
Yeah, all
Okay.
drinking challenges.
As long as it's
Ugh.
not, I will never give you guys something that's like disgusting, like a cement mixer or something like that. Like one that like curdles in your mouth. I won't do that.
Which one's that? Was that the one with the cheese powder and?
No, this one is like milk and something else, and you shake it in your mouth, and while it's in your mouth, it curdles, and you have to drink it.
No, I'm not doing that to myself. Keep in mind, I live in a hotel, so
Well, Hugh likes his crunchy. I
crunchy.
like mine.
Oh no, 100% crunchy. Yeah, like
I just
cottage
like mine-
cheese.
I like it creamy because I put it on my Oreos,
I bet you
like in
fucking
the Parrot Trap.
what? You put nut juice on your Oreos?
Yeah, it's really good.
That sounds fucking terrible.
No, you should try that.
No,
No,
hell no. I'm
so
American. I'm
fucking
not
good.
trying that.
Not nut juice, not spread. You got to put some nut spread on your Oreo.
Oh, God, that sounds bad.
No, it's
so
so
horrible.
good. It's
Yeah,
so
terrible.
good. You have
That's some
okay.
dirty Canadian thing.
No, it was in the Parent Trap with Lindsay
Oh,
Lohan. That's where
Lindsay
I found out about it.
Cocaine?
So,
Oh no, thank you.
before she was a cokehead, when she was a kid. You have to try that now. That's a Monday challenge for you.
Deal, Mike. Watermelon bang and vodka. Oh, I gotta find vodka.
That sounds really good.
Yeah, actually,
That
that's
sounds
Yeah.
really
we're thinking of
good.
shitty drinks, and you're like,
right,
giving
so how
out
about this?
delicious
I'll
recipes.
do the PBR and pickle on Monday, but we're all doing the bang and vodka on Thursday.
Okay.
Next
Also, you're
Thursday?
doing.
Next week.
Next
I'm
week.
not going to
okay.
be here Thursday, Billy. Rude.
That's why I
Also-
wanted to do it.
You're doing an Oreo with peanut butter.
No, I'm an American.
No. You see, all the comments are like, it's good. You
doesn't
have
count.
to try it.
Oh, Crystal, we'll be talking about this at the next call.
See?
So gross.
See? It's the best thing ever.
I'm gonna try
I
it.
didn't-
I'm gonna try it.
It's
I'm not
really
trying
good. I didn't think it would be good, and then I tried it, and it was really good.
I'm good, thank you.
So to close it out, Meg, one more time. Who do we got coming on Thursday night?
Oh,
We got Jerry Black and Taylor Larson from WAVG 1020, and they're going to talk about what their movement is all about and what they're doing for us.
super fucking excited.
It's gonna be
Yeah.
fucking awesome.
I might jump in late depending on how quickly I can fill this exam.
Well, just let us know. It'll just be me and Meg on Thursday until Hugh fails his test really fast, and then he can
Yeah.
jump on in. It'll
Just
be
C's all the
Yep.
way.
C's get degrees.
But besides that, we appreciate all of you crazy sons of bitches watching. Don't forget to share the shit out of this as soon as we're done. Just saying, it could do big things.
Appreciate you.
Thank you, everyone,
Thanks,
for
Ellie.
watching. We'll see you guys
Yep.
Thursday night.
Bye.
Gavin, file your VA claim.
God, he's so dumb. He's not going to know how to do it.
He knows how to